No more surrogate dad. David Foster's repulsed has begging to join his Christmas party. Don't come near me. No real idea, but much fanfare was made by the Sussex duo when the two couples met in Montecito for supper, and the Sussex pair took along their photographer to snap them as they got out of their car and went in for the meal. Now, for me, that would be a complete turn-off. I mean, who is so publicity conscious that they want to have their pictures taken because they're going to have supper with the Fosters? The Fosters weren't even in the picture to prove that the four met up. If I remember rightly, it was just after Catherine Foster had announced she was pregnant, so you would think it would all be baby talk, but according to someone who overheard, when David Foster asked about Archie, Harry's response was, "Don't even go there." Well, among friends you would have thought there was no subject out of bounds, especially as Catherine has been telling the media that David was like a second father to Harry. Unlike last year, the Fosters have no intention of having a Christmas party with the Markles. Currently, according to the information gathered, both sides have not had meetings for a long time. There were a few times when the journalists were told that the Fosters and Meghan and Harry were going to have dinner together, but after that we only saw the couple Sussexes appear. While it is unknown whether they've fallen out, it looks that way because there have been no announcements of another meeting, and Harry and Meghan haven't been included in the list of invitees to any of the Fosters' parties. Well, I have no idea why they aren't chummy anymore. It could be the ghost children were a big turn-off for the Fosters. They thought their child could have playdates with Archie. The Fosters were afraid of being recorded for Netflix. The Fosters did not approve of the Oprah interview and trashing the royal family that turned them off their grits. They surmised the duo would trash anyone. Finally, the Fosters did not want to risk being sued. David Foster's net worth is $150 million. Or it could be all of the above. They also supposedly spent the holidays together last year, as the California man looks up to Foster as a second father. Perhaps they fell out over his refusal to help the California woman get a recording contract. They're moving from being shadow banned from events to being openly ostracised. The Hollywood A-list isn't politely omitting anymore. They're outright saying, "We don't want you here." And they're saying it to and about her. People think Harry is a bore, but most think it's her influence on him that he might be a nice enough guy if he didn't have her hand up his ass, ventriloquising. All he does and says. I'm just saying that in the coming weeks, these type stories will begin to multiply. People have had enough of her. Apparently, Meghan and Harry's estimated net worth is around $22 million, compared to big names like Jay-Z and Beyonce, whose net worth is above $1.4 billion, while Tyler Perry, who hosted the royal couple while they were moving to the States, has an approximated net worth of $880 million, and Ellen DeGeneres, who's been estimated at around $500 million. It means that yes, in comparison, the royal couple are Hollywood poor. Tina Brown mentions that in Montecito, where they live, their $14 million mansion is a humble cottage compared to what the other people have.